The Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, CBCN, has flagged off a 5-year nationwide tree planting campaign to combat climate change and global warming in Nigeria. This initiative is in line with Pope Francis's encyclical Laudato Si, Care for Our Common Home, which was adopted by the United Nations General Assembly in 2015. It was a measure to promote environmental justice for the earth. CTV's Tony Abba completes the report.
The effects of climate change on our world cannot be overemphasized. In 2015, the Holy Father Pope Francis issued an encyclical called Laudato Si, Care for Our Common Home, as a way of drawing the attention of the world to the dangers of climate change and global warming. It is in line with the Laudato Si document that the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, CBCN, is flagging off this 5 years nationwide tree planting campaign to mitigate the effect of climate change in Nigeria. Before the flag off, the bishops recited the prayer of Pope Francis for the environment.
Bring healing to our lives, that we may protect the world and not prey on it, that we may sow beauty, not pollution and destruction. Touch the hearts of those who look only for gain at the expense of the poor of the earth.
The CBCN president, Most Reverend Lucius Ugoji, in his address before the flagging off ceremony, gave the essence of the tree planting exercise and the need for the waste basket system.
I warmly welcome you all to this dual event of the commissioning of waste management system within the Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria, Abuja, in order to rise to the responsibility of preserving our environment and ecosystem in the spirit of Laudato Si. The CBCN is today flagging off a national tree planting campaign across the country, together with the commissioning of the color-coded waste management receptacles. We propose that these two-pronged interventions, waste management and tree planting, be sustained and scaled up to reach and involve all citizens, Catholics and non-Catholics alike in Nigeria. We urge every diocese, parish, Catholic institutions, and families to carry on this good work to promote the message of environmental responsibility and ecological citizenship.
The country director of Catholic Agency for Overseas Development, CAFOD, Mr. Kelechi Ene, in his goodwill message, applauded the effort of CBCN in promoting the Laudato Si initiative of Pope Francis.
We are glad to be with you in this official launching of the tree planting initiative, the National Tree Planting Initiative. CAFOD, as some of you may know, in 2020 launched a global strategy entitled Our Common Home, and that strategy took all its life from the Holy Father's important letter, the encyclical titled Laudato Si. And that strategy CAFOD will be implementing for the next 10 years. We are here standing firm and standing strong with you and believing that the success of this wonderful and great initiative will bring development and also bring life, because we do believe that tree produces oxygen, which gives us life, in as much as God is the creator of all things.
The Director General of the National Great Green Walls, who was represented by Habiba Ibrahim, in her goodwill message, appreciated the Catholic bishops for helping the agency to do her work.
Thank you for the invitation extended to us and an attempt to help us do our jobs better. Ladies and gentlemen, tree planting is one of the important ways of mitigating climate change and other environmental challenges being experienced today in many parts of the world. It is in realization of this that the Nigerian government established the National Agency for the Great Green Wall, specifically aims at addressing land degradation, desertification in the Sahara and Sahel region. They also enhance food security and support communities to be resilient and adapt to climate change. Currently, 11 countries are involved in this program in Africa. These countries include Burkina Faso, Djibouti, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Mali, Mauritania, Nigeria, Senegal, Sudan, and Chad.
High point of the event was the commissioning of the waste management system
and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
and the planting of trees, beginning with the CBCN president.
This is going to be assisted by the Secretary General, that's Archbishop.
I pray that my tree will never die. Amen. And at the same time, I will challenge every diocese to plant at least 20,000 trees a year.
Some of the bishops who spoke to Catholic Television News promised to replicate this tree planting exercise in their respective dioceses.
I come from the south. The planting has always been a way of life. And you have good people, you know, we shall only continue from where we started. Maybe double the effort. By telling rural dwellers, especially to continue what they have always been doing all along.
Inform you that my diocese is celebrating her golden jubilee, the golden jubilee of our erection this year. And part of the program we already had in place before we had this tree planting here was to ensure that every parish plants 50 economic trees. And so we already have this in place, and we are an agrarian diocese.
To go back to see how can we change this narrative. One practical way is to plant trees, and that is what the Bishops' Conference of Nigeria have done today, to give us the example and to demonstrate the need for us to go back and plant trees. Because where there is no water, where there is no lines, where the grasses are not getting on, the cattle cannot feed. There will be no life. It will be difficult. So there's a relationship between such scarcity and then the violence. Even the farmer cannot also plant when there is no water.
For that question, I'm very happy. I'm particularly happy that even though some ornamental trees were planted, the majority of the trees here are actually, trees that can really, produce what can be eaten. So I think it's very obvious. By the time all these oranges, mangoes, and other economic trees by the time they bloom and start to yield fruit, I think it will to a large extent contribute to the alleviation of hunger in the land.
In Abuja, Tony Abba, CTV News.